it's kind of a tradition anymore to have the cabaret. It started in 2000. Don Steele was doing it in the Homestead, and they called it Don's Place, and they'd had a variety of different kinds of cabarets over the years. But in 2008 it moved to the lobby and was called Dodge City Days, turned into Dodge City Nights. They started it as an alternative to kind of the Western theme that is Dodge City Days. You can find Western music out here, like Southwest Kansas, anywhere. And so they kind of decided to do something a little bit different and give it a more intimate feeling and kind of a little jazz club atmosphere. So there may be kind of a Western song here and there when you go to a cabaret, but for the most part it's going to be a little bit of a different choice for music. So it's not all just strictly Western music when you go out. I did Buckland Community Theater for about 10 years. And when we decided to take a break from that, some of my ladies in the place still wanted to do something. So we put together a little cabaret group called the Old Broadsway. And we went around and put on some shows. We were kind of we're a musical, but a comedy act too. We like to do a lot of fun stuff. And I'd always wanted to get involved with the depot, but family restrictions had kind of kept me from being able to commit to a lot of it. And so when I had the opportunity to visit with Connie Pennick, she asked me if I would be interested in doing the cabaret. And so I kind of jumped on it because I thought I could commit to that. It's going to run for 4 nights in the Harvey Hotel lobby. We're going to do some oldies. I think there's been a theme every year, but this year we're just kind of doing a throwback to some of the songs from the 50s and 60s, and I think a few more newer songs have crept in there too, but the majority of them are oldies. We have a fun group of people doing it this year. Angie Hatton, she was a former Miss Kitty at one time. Betty Rogers, she's from Buckland like I am, and she does substitute teaching in Buckland and has a beautiful voice. Jeff Adams, he's an instructor and gives music lessons and also plays at the Boot Hill for the Long Branch. Steve Dino, I'm sure everybody knows Steve Dino. And then Nancy Sapp and Jeff Adams and Richard Falcon are going to be doing our instrumental part. So we've got a wide variety of people, and it should be a lot of fun. It's going to run July 30th, 31st, August 1st and 2nd. And the doors open at 7:45 and the show will start at 8:30. And so seating is limited, so everybody needs to call into the depot office and get their tickets, and it's 225-1001, and get your reservations made. And there'll be hors d'oeuvres, and I hear there's going to be a specialty drink. So everybody will have a good time. The cabaret group I had before, we called ourselves Karaoke Queens because we just use background CDs. This group, we do have the live musicians. Pulling together people, especially when I'm not from Dodge, was interesting in finding people that actually play music, plays instruments. I would have to say, as far as the shows that I like to do, I like to add a little humor, and I think people like to laugh. And even though there's going to be just your regular kind of cabaret type, low energy songs, there's going to be some that are a little more upbeat and fun, and there'll be some interaction with the audience. And so I think people will be able to just come and relax. They can sing along. So I think they'll just have a good time. It's a relaxing evening is what it is.